What's up guys, Christopher Walker here on the last video of the Thermo mindset principles. Now this one is the principle of cause and effect. I mentioned it in principle number 1, which was talking about your mind and how everything starts in your mind. The principle of cause and effect is a really interesting one. I've actually been talking about this for years. Me and my friend Greg O'Gallagher on our podcast, the Road to Ripped podcast, we've been talking about this since like 2012, 2013. The concept of cause and effect, the concept of choosing to either be a cause or an effect. In other words, choosing to be a victim or not. And so I think this is extremely important, directly applicable to basically everybody, because I see this, it's like one of the most common things that I've seen out in the world and society in general. It's just people just choose to be victims. They think that everything's out to get them. They think that everything's against them. It's really a choice in their own head that they're allowing that to happen. You can flip the script, you can turn it around. It takes some work, it takes some reframing in your mind, but if you accept that everything starts in your mind, then you're faced with reality that literally it's your choice, it's your responsibility. And some people that might piss them off because they don't think it is their choice. They think that everything is just happening to them. You can happen to other things. So you can happen to everything. So if you know how to do it properly, and it requires a powerful mindset, it requires a shift and a lot of work in your mind, but you can really make that your reality. So today we're going to talk about the last law of the Thermo mindset. This is a chapter in the Thermo Diet book that I'm writing. It's going to be out in 2018. The waiting list is over at thethermodiet.com. So if you are interested in reading that book when it comes out, go just put your email on that waiting list and I'll shoot you an email when it comes out. So let's talk about the cause and effect principle. Everything is cause and effect. The beauty of mind mastery lies in the fact that you can choose to either be the cause or the effect. Most people are effects. They allow their lives to be dictated by others' thoughts, others' actions, others' motives, or even their own appetites, emotions, thoughts, and moods, fickle things that can swing as quickly as the weather. And they walk around as victims, but they choose to be victims. Because at any moment, they can accept responsibility for their life and rise above this low plane of existence into a place where their own thoughts, their own actions, their own desires are fulfilled and put into action in their lives. Now, most people will never rise above being victims, however, because it first off requires awareness. Second off, it requires work. It's really easy to be a victim, an effect. It's easy to blame other people for your problems, but ultimately it's a sad, pitiful, unfulfilling existence. Becoming a cause takes work. It takes constant work, but it will put you in a position to get anything you want in life. You're going to rise above the lower plane of victimhood into the place where you have control over every decision, thought, and desire in your life. It's only in this mental place where you'll achieve your goals and escape the constant cycle of disappointment and regret. Now, that is number 5. That's the 5th principle of the Thermo mindset. And I think these, and I'm going to harp on this, I think these, honestly, when you can put your mind into a powerful position like this, if you study these 5 principles, you make these happen in your life, you will get anything you want in life. It all starts in your mind, and you can become the cause. You can stop being a victim. You can really get out there and become a master of your mind. So let's recap. I'm going to walk back through all 5 of the principles just to make it simple for everyone to remember. We'll put them all here in just one place. Let's take a look. Principle number 1 is the all is mind. Everything is mental. It starts in your mind and you project it outward to create your experience. Therefore, all change in your life must start in your mind. Principle number 2 is the principle of correspondence. The way that you see yourself is who you are. Who you are is a direct result of how you see yourself. Principle number 3 is the principle of vibrational energy. As energy flows from the atomic to the molecular, to the cellular, tissue, organ system, then ultimately the organism level, you must remain mindful of the translation. Low energy states on the cellular level are going to translate into higher and lower levels. Principle number 4 is compensation. By pulling yourself to one side of the spectrum into the zone of extreme restriction, you leave yourself ultimately vulnerable to inevitably become victim to the pendulum. When you can no longer hold the pendulum to one side of the spectrum, it will always swing with equally brutal force to the opposite end of the spectrum. Now, principle 5, the final principle of the Thermo mindset, is cause and effect. Everything is cause and effect. The beauty of the mind mastery lies in the fact that you can choose to either be the cause or the effect. Most people are effects. They allow their lives to be dictated by other people, others' thoughts, others' actions, other motives, or even their own appetites, emotions, thoughts, and moods, fickle things that can swing as quickly as the weather. Those are the Thermo mindset principles. If you're interested in reading the book, it's going to be over at thethermodiet.com, and I think this is going to be this will definitely be the best book I've ever written. I've written, I guess, 3 books now. This will be the best one, by far. And I think this one's going to change a lot of people's lives, thousands and thousands of people. And I think the mindset part is most important. So go check it out. If you don't want to read the book, if you just want to watch videos, subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and I'll see you on the next video.